respond to emails in 24 hours, and it's been 4 days and I never heard back from her. She's a scammer. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Carissa, and I am back with another video. And yep, I got on the same shirt because it's the same day. So but today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about influencer marketing. Yes, y'all already know, honey. Let's jump right into the tea because I ain't got time for no long intros. Anyway, now, this is what I want to talk to you guys about as it relates to influencer marketing. So as you already know, and if you don't know, I teach entrepreneurs how to have 4-figure launches and consistent 4-figure days, right? So a lot of my clients always ask this question about how do they get into influencer marketing? And that's not something that I teach because that's not truly something that I've ever really done. Don't get me wrong. I've done it. However, I found a way not to do it. But I do think that influencer marketing can be very helpful to your business as well as very detrimental to your business if you're not prepared. So, you know, the main people, I should say, that always comes up, especially for the boutique world, is like Ari and Jada. Ari and Jada are great at what they do. Ari and Jada are mega influencers, right? And I know that they are kind of like the main influencers that a lot of people use, a lot of people want to use. But here's the caveat to that. Ari and Jada has millions of followers. Ari and Jada has a buying influence over their audience. One thing about them girls, when they put something up, oh baby, their audience is coming through the door. You hear me? So if you don't have enough inventory, if you don't have the manpower, if you don't have an easy to use site, it's just so many things that goes into using them. You need to be on top of your game if you're going to use one of them. And listen, I know somebody personally that has used Ari since the very beginning. They launched their business in like 1 month, and like between the launch day and like 3 months later, they had already made roughly like $80,000. So in 3 months, they made $80,000. However, she was ready. She was locked and loaded and ready to go. And so was that audience. So let's just talk about it, right? You gotta put in the variables to what will happen. Since they have a large following, since they have such mega influence over their following, what's going to happen is this. And I always refer to Moon Cosmetics, right? Not to say that her product isn't good, not to say anything negative about the girl, because I've never used the products. I'm just in the world of business. And so I kind of see things and I kind of know things, right? I see that since her and Ari is not getting along anymore, the hype has died down about Moon Cosmetics. The hype has pretty much died down. But the thing about it is she was always out of product and she was always behind on orders. I mean, I'm talking months at a time behind on orders. And people don't want to wait that long for their product. Sometimes people don't even know who you are. So I had to abruptly leave a little bit ago, but I did want to come back and finish this video. So I think I left off on talking about Moon Cosmetics, and not to get into like the semantics or whatever, but I'm gonna just use them as an example. Meaning she had some of the biggest influencers around, right? She had Ari, Jada, Dream Doll, and some more people. They have a buying influence over their audience, right? So it's no secret that she was making millions of dollars in a couple of minutes, right? But the thing about that is people come to your site and you're always sold out, or people have to wait for a while to get their product. It's kind of like, especially if they've never experienced your product, they just kind of doing whatever their favorite influencer is kind of gearing them to do, right? They may not want to continue to support your business, especially if their favorite influencer leaves you. So when you think about influencer marketing, think about all the things that will come along with it. If you right now today had an influencer that had millions of followers and they posted your business and you get 1,000 customers to your site, what would happen? Think about that for a minute. what would happen? It's bigger than just making some money. It's bigger than just selling out, because what's going to happen is you're going to have an influx of orders, an influx of emails that you are not used to having. A lot of us, start our businesses as a one-person team. So since it's only one of us, we probably now have way more emails than we've ever had. So now we can't respond to the emails in a timely manner because we're too busy over here packing 1,000 orders that, and that's to say that you even have the product to fulfill the demand that's coming to your site, so let's just say you do got 1,000 pieces of product and you sell out every last one of them. Now you taking days to pack these orders, and you can't get back to email. Promise them fast shipping. So if you say you're going to respond to an email within 24 hours, that's going to be a thing they're going to ding you about, because they're going to be like, oh, she said she responded to emails in 24 hours and it's been 4 days and I never heard back from her. She's a scammer. They'll label you as a scammer in a heartbeat. Or now you say you ship within 3 business days of the purchase. It's been a week and you still haven't gotten all 1,000 of those orders out. Guess what? She's a scammer. I want my money back. You're going to deal with chargebacks. You're going to deal with so much drama that you've never experienced before because you're trying to grow too fast. I always tell people, use the influencer that works for your audience. And not to say it's just Ari and Jada. Some of these influencers, it's a lot of mega influencers. And some of these influencers don't have a buy-in influence over their audience. They could, like the girl they said that couldn't even sell 32 t-shirts when she had like 1 million followers or something. Influencer marketing is just really, really tricky. But I just wanted to let you guys know, when you're thinking about using an influencer, use one that is the size of your audience, use one that has an audience the size of your business. Use some of the smaller influencers, like the nano influencers, the ones that got 5,000 followers or less, but they have, massive influence over their audience. Their audience will buy, use some of those smaller people. But it's more than one way to skin a cat, y'all. Like, we can't just keep saying, oh, I want to send this product and pay this influencer. And that's another thing. Do you even have the funds to pay these influencers and still be okay in your business? What happens if you don't make the money back? It happens all the time. Can you recover? Can you bounce back when you don't make back your money? So just thinking about influencers in general, do what works best for your business, but also use an influencer that is the size of your business. If you're a smaller business and if you have a boutique and you're ordering 1 pack, which is 2 and 2, that's 6 pieces, you don't need some big influencer to promote your business. I always tell people, let your customers be your influencers. My customers have always been my influencers, because guess what? When that influencer decides to move on and promote another product similar to yours, that audience is going to follow them wherever they go. Whatever they post, their audience is going to follow. So it's just things like that you have to be mindful of when using an influencer, especially if you're in the beginning stages and you don't know a lot about customer service and you don't know a lot about, being prompt with responding to emails. You just got to do what works best for you. And I always say, like, the customers being your influencer is probably the best thing that you can ever do, because if I have a customer that buys from me and then they go and tell their friend is more likely to purchase because someone that they knew someone they knew personally, and someone that they trust their opinion buys from me. And so they like, okay, well, what, my homegirl buy from you, it must be good. It must be something there. You're more likely to continue to have like repeat customers off of word of mouth. And repeat customers spend 200 to 300 times more than a new customer would, or somebody that just came out of the woodworks from a one-time deal from an influencer type of thing. You just have to make sure that you're doing what's best for your business at the stage that you're at. And there's so many other marketing tools that you can do. You can do affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing works just as well as influencer marketing, if not better. That percentage for affiliate marketing has gone up tremendously in the past year or two. So figure out if you really want an influencer. And if you go with the influencer, try to use the ones that will make the post for you in exchange for a free item of clothing. I've done them before too, and they work just as good. I've had quite a few smaller influencers with, 8,000 followers or less, or 5,000 followers or less. And I gained lifelong customers from them in the post. And all I did was just gave them a free piece of merchandise. Those people who are looking for the content to build up their portfolio, they're the ones that's going to be willing to do your post your business in exchange for just an item, because it's more than just getting a free piece of clothing for them. It's about building their portfolio. It's about, that progress that they're making to becoming a bigger influencer, or whatever journey it is that they're on. They're going to be the ones that, well, I personally have found that they work for me and my business, because that was the stage that I was in. But eventually I stopped using influencers. I felt like my customers can be my influencers. But not only that, I no longer had the time to really search out an influencer, check their analytics, see who's right for my business. It was just too much for me. And like that, you can hire an agency to do that for you, because it's a lot that goes into influencer marketing. Just because they have a lot of followers doesn't mean that they're going to bring you a return on your investment. And you got to be careful with that. Sometimes it's a roll of the dice, but it doesn't have to be when you know exactly what to look for, when you know to request those analytics, when okay, their audience is my ideal, their audience is your ideal audience, So it's just one of those things that you just have to look for other ways. If you can't afford influencer marketing, I highly suggest like affiliate marketing, some of the other marketing tools that you can do to help your business grow. Don't be so quick to jump off the porch and make a fool of yourself, because the thing about it is, you can go viral today for something good, and then once you're exposed, be prepared to be exposed. And I always tell people that, like, some of the stuff that comes with using influencers, and some of the stuff that comes with having like a lot of exposure prematurely, sometimes we just don't know how to handle those things, So I always tell people to progress with your business, progress at you're meant to go through these different stages of growth and of maturity. You're meant to go through these things. You're not just meant to go from the bottom to the top so quickly, because there's certain things that you're going to need to learn. There's certain things that you're going to need to go through and understand how to handle, how to, think quick on your feet, how to make good decisions, how to make quick decisions, how to make smart, risky decisions, So it's a multitude of things. And I just want you guys to know, it's so much beauty in the process of getting to each level, because, you set that small goal first and say, okay, I want to make $100 a day. And once you start to consistently do that, it's like, okay, now I want to make $200 a day, or now I want to make, I don't know, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, whatever that is. It's so much beauty and power in that growth right there. It's unmatched. So when you get to like those bigger numbers, and when you get to, having those 5-figure months, 6-figure months, you kind of like know what to do when it comes as it relates to every aspect of your business. Customer service, how to handle certain situations, how to handle an irate customer, how to, handle a defective product, like how to do all of these things. So it's beauty in this journey. And I get it. We want to make money, and we want to make money as quick as possible for whatever reasons. I know for me, my reason was I need to get about this job because I don't want to do this no more. And I love what I do over here so much more. But growing too quickly sometimes isn't the best route to go, because it can be detrimental to your business. People can begin to speak ill about you because they feel like that you're not giving them the attention that they need when they've spent their money with you. It's just so many things. So I just want to just come back on, finish this video, and just let you guys know, if you're going to use an influencer, use one that works for the size of your business. And as always, I wish you guys so much success. I wish that you guys do the best marketing tool that works for you. And I really hope that you find the best influencer that you can find that works for your business. And I hope that y'all have a long-lasting relationship. But until next time, I will see you guys later.